God, Source, Creator, Jesus, Universe, Mama God, Lunar Moon, Goddess, Cosmos, Angels, Ancestors, Wayshores, Guides, Ascended Masters, Archangels, Galactic Federation, Council of Light, Elementals, Fae, Mary Magdalene, all beings assigned to our team for highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? It's all been written. What is up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Hello, hello, hello. Let me move you guys in a little bit closer. Bring you down so you can see some stuff. But what's up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Hi. Welcome in, Galactic Golden Nuggies. Listen, right before we started the live, like it was literally right after I pressed play, this card, my elbow knocked it on the ground. Opposition has been knocked down with what has been written. So something has come out to, something has, I was going to say come out to play, but I was going to say something has played out. And it ties into the YouTube reading that I just did where prophecy is playing out. A prophecy about your life. But somebody has come out to play. Something has come out to play. Not just play out. Like a prophecy is not just playing out for you. But it's like somebody... Go into depth about coming out to play, Spirit. Those that attempted to get you to come play in the dark only lost themselves in it. Hold up. Nine of Pentacles. Trying to play with your life, trying to play with your destiny by luring you down a darker path. They've been enveloped by what they anticipated you experiencing at this time, with this prophecy playing out and what has been written within your Akashic records. What has been written in your story. You maneuvered out of something that you were meant to be enticed by. 444 on the clock. It's currently 3:44 for me. So if you're seeing 444, Ascended Masters are all around you. It also adds up to 3, the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. I heard ancient beings assigned to you. Ancient activations do. Ancient beings have been assigned to you. Ancient activations do. Your soul is very old. You have ancient wisdom. This wisdom is coming into play now. The most ancient part of you has been activated. If you've been seeing 144 as well, because I just saw 144 on the bottom of a candle that I had purchased, you are a part of the 144,000. You have been assigned to complete a very specific purpose here. And it pertains to how, I can't make this shit up. It pertains to how many individuals are activated by your existence. But it also is about the connections you make with what it is you've been guided to do. With King of Pentacles here, somebody has gained wisdom about you, about who you are and who you have been. Somebody is enamored with you. They're enamored with who you have been. It's almost like they feel honored to be assigned to you. And I'm not sure if this is like a spirit team member, like a spirit guide, or like an individual that now knows why they're meant to be a part of your life, or why they've been drawn to you. Thank you, Goddess Monet, with the 11 roses confirmation. Hold up, before we get into the channel, because they're trying to get deep, I want to say, what's up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? I hope y'all are living lavish, because if not, you're about to be. Living in unconditional love, laughing at life, and living lavish. And thank you, Goddess Monet, for not only the confirmation, but pouring into me. And know that you're going to receive it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary with the alignment that you are currently in. You've been, I won't say waiting for something, but you've been anticipating something that's about to play out. It's a specific message. Yeah, look, fertility. It's grown. Your harvest, this is not even just about harvest. Where you plant your feet grows. Everything around you grows. It's almost like you've been looked at like a good luck charm, but nobody ever wanted you to fully leave their life and acknowledge that you were this good luck charm, this golden goose. So it's like you weren't meant to fully see your light, but others did because they were taking advantage of it. But somebody here they see you. They see all faces of you. I feel like somebody got a reading on you. Somebody that, like, they went to... Explain it to me. They did. They were seeking wisdom. They went to somebody that laid it out straight for them with how they were given access to your energy. You saw my rap? I appreciate you guys. Listen, I'm gonna like fix it. Like, I'm gonna like do more with it. But once I'm like fully done with it, I will post it. And I appreciate that you love my voice. I am the woman of many voices. I will show you some of them. I do have more raps on my Instagram, but they're so old. So I'm gonna have to post the newer ones I've been keeping to myself. Because they all come through as channels. Like, I will get the channel, I will write it down. Like, I will hear a beat, and I'll hear the words with the beat. It's the weirdest thing. That's how I know the divine is moving through me, even with music. Because I'll put on a beat, and it's just like, all of a sudden, I hear the words. I hear the words that should go to that beat. And some of you have this gift where, I won't even say some, all of you have this gift to where you will close your eyes and you'll see something, and you'll be able to paint it. That's a channel from the divine. You'll know just what to say to somebody that needs to hear something. Where you're like, I don't know why I need to feel, like, why I feel the need to say this, but like, you're going to be okay. And that person is like, oh my God, like, that's exactly what I needed to hear. You are a divine channel. You are a gift. And this is why you have the gifts that you do. And this is why so many individuals have been influenced by you, are meant to be influenced by you, and why you've had such an impact on such stubborn soul ascension. How many individuals didn't want you to be seen clearly because they knew what you came here to do, even at a subconscious level. Thank you, DJ Brown. Thank you, DJ Brown. Wait, who else sent something? Thank you, Sky Dawn. Thank you, DJ Brown. Thank you, Sky Dawn. Thank you for your gifts, and know that they're being enhanced within your reality in the same way that you have poured into mine. Thank you. And may you receive everything that is due to you in this moment, this week, or within this month, or within this year. Whenever God deems necessary, because I never want to impede on your dharma. I just want to add to it. And thank you, Robert. Same goes for you. And Olay. Thank you, Olay. Sorry, I just like yelled your name. Thank you, Olay. Thank you, Unknown. You're about to go from, thank you, Unknown Warrior, 144,000, your name is confirmation. You're about to go from unknown to world renowned, to very known. I heard once in a lifetime opportunity, but it took needlepoint precision with what you're being guided to share and the gifts that you have. Somebody knows who you are now. Something along the lines of like, it's always been you. Explain. 5 of Pentacles. Because of your testimony, your story. That's why, okay, so it's always been you is like, you've always been chosen. That's what this energy is no matter what the outside looked like, you have always been divinely coveted. It's like Jesus in a burlap sack coming from a barn. Like, you were heavily underestimated because of how you appeared. But it's like you flourished in nothingness. You flourished in dirt. You like got it out the mud. You flourished when it was barren. You grew a harvest in barren land. That's what this 5 of Pentacles is. Everything that was meant to keep you down, that was meant to keep you from succeeding, that was meant to incapacitate you and put you 6 feet under, you created an oasis within it. So it's like they know that it's always been you, that you've always been the chosen one. That you've always been chosen. They just didn't understand how chosen. So individuals are learning the hard way not to impede on the divine's plan for your life because of how many souls it will save. How many individuals are meant to experience you, hear you. You are a divine channel. Like, there are things that are meant to come through you by the divine. That you have a specific energy. You have a specific soul code to where this information can only come through you. This channel, this art can only come through you. And through it coming through you is how it activates others uniquely. And we talked about this a little bit over on YouTube, where It's like if Mac Miller never existed. How many of us have experienced an artist in a way where it has ignited a fire within our own spirit? To where we looked at these artists' creations and we said, that spoke to me. That changed my life. This is what you are meant to do for others that experience your art, your energy, you. Thank you, Sky Dawn. Thank you, 766 Christ, for sharing the live. I appreciate you very much for sharing the love. And thank you, The One, for joining the Galactic Golden Nugget fam. Your name is definitely confirmation. You are the one, the one, the one. You are the Neo. You are the Trinity. You are the chosen one. You are the golden child. And with temptation here, there were a lot of temptations, a lot of corruption thrown in your... You have Mac Miller playing on your TV right now. You better take that as confirmation. Mac energy coming through, letting you know that you're worth something. You're worth everything. Self-care, that's one of my favorites. And again, we talked about self-care on the last live, where it's resurrection, rebirth, death, and rebirth. You coming through it as this elite energy that you have always been destined to be. But not staying stagnant with the position that's been solidified for you. With this temptation here, it's tempting to not want to fully take on everything that comes with what your soul energy came here to do. But the divine is always with you. There is nothing to fear with fate. Because it's like, it's this new change, it's kind of scary. Because it's everything coming through at once. It's all of these realizations of why you went through what you went through, and understanding that you can never go back to that because there's so much more in front of you, even though you may not see it yet. Princess of Staves. Aligning with temptation. There is someone here that will never be you but has tried to. And somebody is seeing through the illusion of this replica, this... What does this have to do with us? Un momento. Hold on. Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. Your energy spoke for itself. You literally created everything around you with the advocation of the divine. It's like somebody wouldn't survive in your shoes, but they tried to take on your story. Ooh, that just hit. Wait. Hold up. Are y'all picking up what the divine is putting down right now? It may be 555 for you on the clock. It is 355 for me. If you're seeing 555, massive changes are due, and it could pertain to a relationship because 555 adds up to 6. 222 energy. So if you've been seeing 222, this is definitely the message for you. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, Skills. Thank you for pouring into me, and know that you will receive it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for every experience you have aligned yourself with. And thank you, Tori. Thank you, Marcel. Thank you again, Skills, because extra confirmation with the lightning bolt and the roses. This is divine intervention for what you're meant to receive. Because this lifetime you have aligned with receiving the roses that are due with how many souls you've already saved and how many souls you are meant to ignite. How many spirits have been siding with you. And these bets have paid off. Where you had previously looked like the Princess of Pentacles. This Princess of Pentacles is giving immature and unfocused and unstable. Somebody didn't want to... You looked like somebody that needed saving. Only for you to be the hero to your own story and other people's too. Where you have stepped out as not only the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles, but the Empress, the Emperor, a god, a goddess. Assigned here for, like I said, a specific purpose. Wish fulfillment. You are a lot of individuals' wish fulfillment, but you are the world's wish fulfillment. You are what the world has been praying for, peace. You bring peace. You bring God's glory to earth. You bring heaven to earth. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps right now. God's glory shines through you on everything that you do. This is why you're being guided to share your gifts. This is why your story has been so impactful, or will be so impactful to so many individuals perceiving you. Because you overcame the impossible, and this could only be done through God and as this God being, as this divine, ethereal, angelic soul. You are being recognized as the divine sergeant that you are. And if you're not feeling this message, it may not be for you, but I pray that it is. Because I did see a comment in here saying, it's just a story. But it's not just a story, it's your story, and it's a story so many individuals are going through. It's a story that others can relate to because they never thought they'd survive, but they saw you make it. It's not just a story. It's a prophecy. It is hope. Your story gives hope. It brings faith. So it's not just a story, it's your story, and it's so many other stories. I don't want you to ever limit your experience to not limit it, to degrade your experience, thinking that it means nothing because it means everything. Your story is what other people are praying they get out of, and they're seeing you make it, which is inspiring them to not give up on their dreams, their goals, and thriving after surviving. Thriving after surviving, knowing that they can get out of survival mode and actually be happy and live and unconditionally love again. So it goes far beyond just a story. It goes far beyond just your story. It is the testimony that pushes others into their victory. Like with this Queen of Pentacles here, you didn't need anybody fucking else. Nobody came to save you. Not the individuals that you ever thought would be a part of this story before your mass ascension. Every obstacle, it's like all bets were on you falling off, on you failing. Like everything was up against you. All you were up against all odds as the underdog, as the outcast. Nobody was betting on us, but they are now. Thank you. What is your name? Earth? Earth strong. Earth, Mama Gaia is strong, but it's because you are strong. Your name is confirmation with exactly what we were talking about. So thank you, Earth Strong, for pouring into me, and know that you are receiving it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for every alignment, every timeline you have pulled into your current alignment. Because Earth is strong, Mama Gaia is strong, because we have been strong. And our strength emanates into this earth. I heard, wow, that was deep. The blood that you bled seeped into this planet. It runs through Mama Gaia's veins. We are all is connected. Mama Gaia felt every experience we went through. And I relate to that, I resonate to that. Thank you, Cray Cray. I appreciate you so deeply and so dearly, and know that you too are also receiving back all that you have poured into me, back into you. Thank you. And listen, I told y'all about how I was freezing to death in a park. And I leaned up against a tree and I was just looking up at the stars as I was freezing. And all of a sudden, the tree was like, it started vibrating and I got warm. And at that moment, I really thought I was dying. I was like, do you get warm before you die when you're freezing? Like, that was my thought process, only to realize later, it was like Mama Gaia was saying, you're going to be okay. I'm warming you up. You're going to be okay. This is Mama Gaia saying, thank you. This is the entire cosmos backing us in the trauma that we have overcome, the death and rebirths we went through that were excruciating, that led to the saving of souls that were just surviving, that were stuck in an illusion. Because y'all know I came from literally nothing. There was a point in my life where I felt like I had everything and I was unhappy, and it was all corrupted. And I was allowing it to corrupt me in a way where I was not doing my mission here in the way that my soul had incarnated to do my mission. So God took it all. At the time, I wanted to blame everybody else for losing everything. But now I'm here to thank them. Because if they hadn't put me through what I went through, I would have never evolved to this point where I was actually being of service to those souls that needed me. Because at the time I was living in a bubble. I was living in my own world toxically. Where I was so focused on the materialistic, how I dressed, how I looked, how my partner at the time was. Like, I wasn't looking at the red flags. At the time so many of you had told me at that time, that individual was a warlock and that individual was bad for me. Even hearing this individual talk to me, you guys were like, bro. Like, for those of you that have been with me for a very long time, you know that when I was with that warlock, I knew that I just wanted to show him unconditional love, but at the same time, I was willing to overlook red flags because I felt like that's what love was. because that's all I've ever seen and experienced when it came to the narcissistic karmic family dynamic that I grew up in. And again, no excuses. I allowed it. I allowed it because it's what felt comfortable. It's what felt familiar. I allowed myself to be distracted by glitz and glamour of society and society's expectations and social media, to where I thought I needed to dress a certain way and be a certain way in order to be successful. And that success I would have never reached it because the Most High wouldn't have allowed me to. The Most High knew I was worth more, and I wasn't allowing myself to see that. I was allowing certain behavior and certain abuse because I felt comfortable in the chaos. It's what I had grown up knowing. And going through what I went through, I realized how corrupted I had been, where everything that was surrendered did not matter. Everything that I had previously thought I lost, thousands of dollars I had invested in being this stupid fucking online influencer, I had to leave behind, only to realize what really mattered and why I came here, and it wasn't for that. And I say all that to say, what we went through led us to who we are today. And I want you to thank all of your adversaries for the testimony you now have and the success that your elevation led you to, so that you could truly assist others that need you. Other souls that need to understand. Because they themselves are trapped in a cycle to where their souls are not evolving. Where they're not seeing their worth, so they're allowing certain they're allowing certain connections to be maintained even if they are being abused within them. They're allowing themselves to settle, which in itself is dying while you're still alive and not truly living. And we are breaking light workers out of the enslavement programs that have been instilled within this realm to keep us in a loop, so we're feeding energy to those that are using it to be corrupt, to receive recognition and to stay in a certain position. And that's not what we came here to do. I will tell you right now, you are not meant to work a job that you hate. That is you imprisoning your soul and you pouring energy into the person that owns that business, into the corporation, aka corpse ration. If you're pouring into a relationship that is toxic, you are freely feeding them your energy while allowing your soul to be bound to theirs while they sink your ship. This is why we went through what we went through. It was not just for us to see, to evolve, to grow and ascend, but to know the influence our energy has on maintaining certain programs here. Because when we are no longer a part of the program, it no longer exists. And this is why so many karmic familial units are breaking down. And there are light workers calling out these narcissistic karmic units. There are light workers separating themselves from toxic relationships, knowing they deserve better because their soul has been called. And their soul has been called because we answered the call. So welcome in, Galactic Golden Chosen Nuggies, 144. You made it. And what did you make it into? Your wish fulfillment. Being the world's wish fulfillment. Being the individual that you came here to be as the inspiration your soul has come through to illuminate the world upon. You being inspired and acting upon these inspirations are activating more individuals as we speak. You are meant to be here and you have a very big purpose and you're fulfilling it. This is prophecy. And somebody else could not walk in those shoes. Nobody else could walk in those shoes. But believe me, they tried. They tried tooth and nail to be what it is you've been ordained to be. Communication. You could be a Gemini, or you could just be in Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. But what this signifies is you speaking truth and the world is listening. You standing in your truth and the world is seeing. The world is moving. You shake the world just by existing. When you open your mouth, when you speak life into something, it grows. When you place your hands upon something, it is healed. For every footstep you take is backed by divine light and a divine force, because that is what you are. You change the world just by being you, and somebody else could never be that. Looks like there was an individual that was attempting to tempt somebody back into a dynamic because of their, really? What the fuck? I'm sorry. That just fucked up the channel for a minute. Like, because I'm like, are you serious? Somebody is attempting to cast illusions upon those that are meant to network with you and connect to you because of money? Judgment immediately. Because what is this? I don't want to read on this. This is stupid. I'm sorry. It's not. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for these channels. Thank you to Divine for these channels. But why is this relevant to the collective? Because whoever this is has been trying to compete with you in order to be seen as you. But you're still, yeah, I said judgment. I called judgment immediately. You're in this new beginning. We've got love right here. Explain it to me. I'm sorry, because I'm not here with the shits right now. I'm not here with the shits right now. Like, what are these musky muskrats doing? Like, why is this relevant to us? Because I just heard, because the positions that these lower vibrational entities have overtaken are being cleared out for light workers who have been assigned to them. You have claimed your throne, and those that were attempting to sit on it, those who have been attempting to sit on it, their asses have been burned. That's what I just heard. Wow, okay. All right, so this is relevant. Any individual that was trying to walk in your energy has been outed for the replica that they are. This is definitely like copycat energy. And you keep switching it up. I don't feel like you are like the same being you were a month ago. Whoever this is, they can't keep up with you. But they've been trying. Like, they've been trying to be you, and then once they feel like they've got it down, you switch up. Like, you are an ever-changing being. Where I know you guys will see that, like, my aesthetic will switch up. Like, I'll be like, okay, let me switch it up a little bit. Like, as a Gemini, I love to, like, switch it up. Like, I'm just feeling the vibes. Whoever this individual is or these groups, fluid and change. They were not fluid, they were ice. Like, this is very stagnant energy. But this stagnant energy was trying to imitate fluidity. Divinity. Exactly, moving dimensions. We are consistently moving through timelines and realms. We are an ever-changing face because of how many past lives flicker through us, are activated within us. How much ancient energy ancient gifts and power has been bestowed within us because we are trusted with it. So these individuals are being bulldozed like out of the way. I just heard I'm doing 100 on the highway, and if you do the speed limit, get the f out of my way. That's Move by Ludacris. Yeah, because somebody was being ludicrous. And whoever this individual is, they felt like, or this group, felt like they could shift destinies, like change destinies. And not like just with you, but for their own outcome. Like they could change, this is weird, like they could change their soul to make it more like yours. But you can't, you can elevate, you can heal, you can be activated, but you can't, like, unless you have a walk-in, like you die and there's a walk-in that decides to complete a mission, you can't change souls. And I'm not feeling like this is a walk-in energy. I'm feeling like this is a demon. This is somebody that just can't keep up because they're not angelic. They don't hold the coding, the soul coding that we have. This is all about divine codes that have been activated within us for our purpose. And you can't replicate coding. You can't replicate divine coding. Soul installations. Like, you can't replicate that. You can't imitate that. What is this? A third party and Five of Swords wanting to drop burdens? Somebody doesn't want to maintain connections with individuals they are now seeing because of how your energy has impacted them. They see the truth. And it looks like for some of you, this is somebody that, like, is in love with you. Like, what? Wait. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all know when you have those moments where you just gotta stare at, like you in a movie and you gotta look off at the camera on the side? That's how I feel like I'm looking right now. I feel like I'm looking at a camera off screen where I'm like, what the fuck? I can't, I have to speak on this. This is a channel coming through that I'm being convicted to speak on. Some of you activated an individual that was connected to a toxic situation that because of the activations they've received from connecting with your energy, they have awakened to the type of deception they were experiencing in a dynamic to where they feel as though their soul is meant to be connected to yours. Like, they feel as though they're meant to experience you. And the missing puzzle piece, to see your comment pop up, that yeah, this person really does. And I love how the missing piece, the piece is P-E-A-C-E to your puzzle. I love that, because that's exactly what this is. Your name is literally confirmation. It's like you are the piece to this person's puzzle. And not piece to where they felt like they may have felt like they were missing something, but it's the piece that you bring, the piece that you are, the energy you emanate, and they desire to experience that within their reality because they too have only experienced chaos. They too were comfortable in chaos, like I spoke on previously. So yeah, your name is definitely confirmation. I didn't expect this to be a love reading, but like waves of unions are happening. Waves of unions are happening. Tradition card is somebody was following traditional standards. They were following what other people wanted or what they thought that they wanted until they truly experienced what they wanted. I might have to upload this one to YouTube too. This is also marriage here. Some of you are going to be getting married like within the next few months till before the end of 2025, that's for sure. And that message is not for everybody, but like, you know if that part's for you. Somebody's no longer caught in an illusion here. This is weird. I'm sorry, I gotta bombastically side-eye this because it's like somebody's feeling like, it feels like guilt or remorse for the fact that they didn't see you sooner. Like, you will want to be on your own instead of connecting with, whether these are friends or a romantic interest. Whoever these individuals are that are seeing you now, they feel like you'll feel like you're doing just fine by yourself. Like, you will feel like they left you out in the cold, but this is not a past person. That's why I'm like bombastic side-eye. Because it's somebody or a group or individuals that feel like they left you out in the cold because they didn't take a chance on you. But you haven't connected to this individual. Like, this is not an ex. This is not somebody from the past. This is somebody that didn't listen to their intuition. So this is somebody or a group that has seen you, or somebody that wanted to be your friend, and they're a light worker, but there was so much going on that you were overcoming, they were just seeing the illusion of it. So if you are resonating with this, you know that there was humiliation rituals and smear campaigns and the whole hoobly-joobly, just diabolical deeds going on. Where looking from the outside in, it's like, okay, if everybody is saying the same story, like, we should believe it, right? Not knowing that this was an entire group that had orchestrated this in order to take you out, in order to knock you down, in order to keep you from receiving offers, like keep you from succeeding. Like, there has been everything under the fucking sun said about me. And whoever believed it, I was like, fine, that's the trash taking itself out. Like, I don't need that in my life. But with this spread here, it's indicating that some individuals felt like you had initiated the chaos, and because of what it is that they were hearing or what you were experiencing, they didn't want to involve themselves with it. So they turned a blind eye to it. They didn't look into it. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't have looked into my shit. Oh my God. That was, if y'all have ever escaped a narcissist or a group of narcissists, you know they will, everything they can to destroy you, they will throw at you. And I have literally had everything to destroy me thrown at me. These motherfuckers did everything, said everything, got everyone. Like, it was, I had like a whole state hate me just based on what the fuck a group of individuals were talking about. I was being gang stalked because of what certain individuals were saying. And behind the scenes, they were amping it up by doing their little hoobly-doobly, like, hocus pocus bullshit, which was further influencing, it was further influencing the individuals that had sided with this group because of the energy I was pouring into it by acknowledging it. So my own energy was being used against me in order for me to elevate. Because it was literally like the whole world felt like it was up against me at some point. And I was like, bro, like, God, what is this? Like, I'm out here starving. I'm out here, like, homeless. And I got motherfuckers, like, really trying to take me out. Like, the shit that I heard about me, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I would never do that. Like, but God's like, don't even try and prove yourself. Don't even speak on it. Just let them talk. Let's see how many individuals side with these beings without ever getting your side of the story. Let's see who goes over to there to these Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass. All right, let's see who sides with these idiots. Okay, and it was everybody. If you have ever attempted to, if you have ever been the scapegoat in a narcissistic situation, you know that when you go ghost, when you cut all of the narcissists off, when you go no contact, they lose their shit. Everybody needs to hate you because, like, you can't, their mask can't fall. And the only way their mask won't fall is if nobody believes you. They believe you're crazy. They believe you're an addict. They believe that you're like this bum. Who sent that? Thank you, Mercy. Thank you, Mercy. I appreciate you for pouring into me, and know that you're receiving it back infinitely in this time for everything that is necessary for your elevated experience. And thank you, because your name is also confirmation. There are individuals asking for mercy for what they're going through, that they laughed at you for going through. Like, if you were like me, you were homeless, there are individuals that thought that shit was funny. It's not funny anymore. And frozen fireweed coming in here. I almost said firewood. There are some individuals that are out in the cold right now because of how they laughed at you being out in the cold. And the reason this is relevant is because the truth will always come to light. What has been done in the dark will always come to light. And guess who the motherfucking light is? You. Us. We didn't feel that. You should never feel the need to prove yourself to anybody. Let them talk. Like NF's song, let them pray. Let them pray. Let them talk. Let them laugh. Because it will always be God that has the last laugh. All you need to focus on is being better, doing better, rising to the occasion that your soul has asked you to meet, and all will fall in place. And if you're resonating with that, it has. The truth has been exposed. The truth has been revealed because you are the truth. You are the light. And you sought out wisdom to your experience and why you went through the traumas you did, only to realize it put you in a position to end everything that was keeping you from success. To where if you had continually stayed aligned with certain individuals and experiences, you would have never reached the heights that you are now. And you would have never impacted the lives that you're meant to. And it looks like somebody has kept up with your story, or individuals that want to work with you have kept up with your story, have kept up with you, and they've seen you elevate. They've seen you come through like the butterfly you are. They know that you are chosen because of what you made it through and how you are right now. Who you are right now. You're glowing. You're healthy. You're happy. All the lies have been exposed because you are the truth. You're standing in it. You're moving in it. There is no denying who you are. And how protected you are. Protection. Looks like there's protection from a karmic family unit that was trying to throw you out of balance and keep a balance from you. And we talked about this a little bit over on YouTube, where there were karmic familial units that could not reach you with their hoobly-joobly, hocus-pocus, musky muskrat menagerie. Their mad, musky muskrat moon magic. So they tried to orchestrate something physical when it pertained to law officials, trying to get you set up, believing that this would throw you out of balance and this is what would bring you under, only for these authoritative figures to see you and understand why these individuals were coming after you and side with you. So if you resonate with that, you got a victory without even knowing it. You may have felt it in your energy. You're like, man, why am I seeing so many cop cars? Like, what does this mean? Like, why am I seeing so many things about authoritative officials and like judges? And it's because you had some musky muskrats being dumb. That's all you need to know, is their stupidity got them set up while you've been freed. Because your energy speaks for itself. You're not doing anything wrong. We're not doing anything wrong. We're literally minding our business. As I said before, and I will say again, and as I say every time, our energy speaks for itself. So any individual that was trying to skew certain individuals' perception in order to bring you down have only had that tower fall upon their own heads. You don't even need to worry about this situation. The only thing you need to worry about is doing what you've been guided to do, which is sharing your gifts. Like me sharing that rap today, that was divinely guided. That was a channel I received in that moment, and I was like, okay, this is the one they want me to share right off the bat. And even though it's not the greatest, like even though it's not perfect, it's art. You're not going to be perfect at what it is you are being guided to do. Like, you're not going to jump into it and just be like, I'm amazing. It's great. No, this is another part of your experience to where you learn, you grow, and you evolve. So I appreciate you, all of you that like the rap. There will be more of them. I will be working, on it because I love music. I love expression through music. A lot of the channels I receive are through music when I'm not just sitting and meditating. I will pick up on things that my spirit team need me to pick up on through music. Music speaks to my spirit. It speaks to my soul. It's what conveys the emotion I'm experiencing. And that's another reason why I put so many of you on to Jacob Lee, because it's a beautiful expression of soul artistry as well as the channels he's received. Like if you listen to the song Zen by Jacob Lee is literally him being a channel. If you listen to the lyrics, him channeling those on the other side so they can move on. That is literally what he says, is that he will complete out certain stories for those that were unable to complete them so that they can move on. It's a beautiful way of depicting the way that he receives his guidance and how he's able to move the way that he is. And you have that gift as well. You're just being guided to act upon it. Where you receive that channel, you're like, man, I should start doing this. And then you start doubting and you're like, well, I will need this and I need to get that and I need to work on this. No, just do it. You don't need certain equipment. You don't need to look a certain way. You don't need certain additives to what your soul has been called to do. Those additives will be added later. That's why they're called additives. The things you feel like you need right now, you already have. It's a gift. You're a gift. Don't doubt that gift. And it looks like somebody is seeing you. Like, I can't escape this loving, compassionate, sweet energy coming through. You have caught the attention of many. And you're meant to. We got 7 of Swords here, which is sneaky and deceptive behavior, with somebody that was trying to put you in a position to be emotionally volatile and imbalanced. We got Princess here to Queen. Somebody is expressing themselves emotionally in a very toxic way, which is signified to others that this is not an individual they want to connect to. Somebody is being seen as mentally ill or needing some type of help because of their obsession with you, which has led them to their emotional outbursts. This is a backfire if I've ever seen one. Somebody wanted you to look a certain way. Now they're being perceived the way they wanted you to look. Well, the perception they were trying to cast upon you has been cleared from the individuals that are meant to network with you, see you, and express to you. Because it looks like communication's coming through from individuals, that are on the move towards you. These are individuals that are meant to be a part of your experience. Like, you're meant to work with certain individuals or be in love. This is interesting. This is like, the reason I'm saying this is interesting, it's like somebody is concerned about the love that they feel for you or how they're looking at you because of the intensity behind it. And I don't know how to feel about this either, because like this, I haven't felt what I'm feeling right now. It is giving soulmate vibes. And it's funny you say that because I just heard the song Soulmate by Mac Miller. I've been on like a Mac Miller kick lately. But this is definitely like Mac Miller soulmate energy. Like this person, I didn't expect to be reading on love, but like that's what I'm feeling. It's like when somebody looks at you or when somebody feels your energy, they feel home. They feel at peace. They feel balanced. Like they feel like bliss. That's the best way to explain it, is bliss. I can't make this shit. The bliss. What is this? Ace of Pentacles just came out with the Ten of Pentacles. Someone is... You're aligned to it all. Like this is... I don't even think you anticipate how much has come through. Like you just living your best life. You loving life. Like you're not even focused on the future right now. It's like I am living the future. I am the future. I'm just chilling. Well, for now, I'm just chilling. That's a Mac Miller song. Is it Self-Care? Where he goes, where he's talking about he has all the time in the world. So for now, I'm just chilling. What song is that? I'm going to have to go. I just listened to the Mac Miller album, Swimming Pools again. Or Swimming. Is it, what? Is it 2009? Is it Swimming Pools? Is it, I know it's not Jetful. Is it Self-Care? I'm gonna have to go listen to that album. It is Self-Care. Okay, I was right. Let me not doubt myself. Okay. Yep. In Oblivion. In Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. In Oblivion, yeah, yeah. That was Hold Up. In Oblivion, yeah, yeah. In Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Let me get it right. So for now, I'm just chilling. This is literally, like, if you're resonating with that energy, you're literally just chilling. In Oblivion. Like, ascended master energy where all is moving for you. All is moving for us. We don't have to do anything. For now, like, we just chilling. And that's when everything comes through, is when you feel like you need nothing. You're just living. And it's like this individual or these individuals have felt this massive pull to you because of how there's no resistance. There is no resistance. They're feeling this pull drawn to you because you are a magnet. You don't feel the need to chase anymore. Like you're not chasing shit. If you resonate with this energy, you're literally Mac Miller self-care. Self-care. It's all about the experience that you're currently having and how you be of service. You're just minding your business. Like everything, you know that everything's been solidified. Therefore, everything is being attracted to you because you're like, I'm ready for you. Woo! Three of Swords in the reverse. No longer heartbroken. No longer yearning. No longer doubting. No longer... No longer bound, because oppression's out here. No longer bound by heartbreak. The heartbreak of what was and what you felt like would be. It's literally just like, nah, I'm living my best life. With what I have, I'm grateful for what I have. I am, no longer depressed. No longer sad. Like, this is like sadness is fleeting. We get over stuff in like a day. And if you're not in that energy, you're about to be. Because being in this energy, it's an immediate bounce back every single time to where you're not incapacitated in the way you previously were before with how much was placed upon your experience in order for you to elevate. Which has further broken the bonds of oppression with how you are meant to express your authenticity. Because when you hit this point, you're like, I don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks about me. I'ma do me. I'm gonna live my life like nobody can tell me shit. Hold up, wait a minute. Sorry, I had to fix that. I had to get, it's still there. You know, and it's just gonna be like that. Anyways, so it's like when you're sitting in this energy, it's like, I'm finally gonna live. Like nobody can tell me shit. Nobody can tell me shit. Like, I'm gonna be myself. If you don't like it, that's fine. Like, there are individuals that hate my makeup and they're like, bro, that's too much. Well, that's too much for you, but it's just right for me. And I'm doing things for me. I'm trying out different makeup looks. I'm enjoying myself. I am enjoying the canvas that I have been gifted. And I'm gonna practice my artistry on my canvas. Like, nobody can tell me shit. I'm dressing the way I want to dress. If I look like a absolute mess to somebody else, that's fine, because my aesthetic is not everybody's aesthetic. It's my aesthetic. This is what my soul wants to emanate in this moment. This is how my soul is perceiving my physical being. So if you're sitting in this energy and you're just living your life and you're loving you and you're loving life and you don't care what anybody else thinks, you are in a vortex energy where you're attracting everything that aligns with your energy. You have attracted everything that aligns with your energy, including the love of your life. If that is your message, you can tell you are glowing and healed. And I want you to see this in yourself. I want you to acknowledge it in yourself. If you're receiving calls from these karmic individuals, you already know what's going down. If they have reached out, if they're trying to get your attention, if they're even still antagonizing you, just know that you made it. I mean, you should know that you made it now, but like, if you got these individuals trying to get your attention and energy, there's a confirmation for you right there. Because they should have cared when you needed them. And now that you've healed, now that you've moved on, and now that you are the best version of you, they have no access to this version. And it looks like they are being nosy, because I do have a cat hair that flew up right in my face. I gotta show y'all this one, and I pray that you can see it. Can you see that looks like a lightning bolt? This is gonna tie into what we're talking about. You see that hair right there? It looks like a lightning bolt. Divine intervention. It's a tower that just hit. Confirmation with the cat hair. The divine. That's hilarious. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Margella. Thank you, Goddess Monet, for the double confirmation. Double up on them blessings you about to receive. But seriously, the fact that that looked exactly like one of those lightning bolts is hilarious. Confirmation. The universe really is my spirit team. The universe and the Most High really are funny. Because right as we're talking about this, I'm like, ooh, what is tickling my nose? I get it. And I'm like, is that a lightning bolt? It's Thursday. Thursday. God of lightning and thunder. Is he God of lightning and thunder? Is he just God of thunder? Because that is comical. He's God of thunder. Trust into my thunder, my lightning. Both. If that resonates for you, that's definitely for you. But that's confirmation, again, that a tower just hit. I just heard Shake the Room by Pop Smoke. Something definitely shook the room. Whoa, wait a second. Something's definitely... Whoa, wait a second. This is not only a tower being orchestrated in your opposition's reality, but yours too. Because this is the star coming out with the Prince of Pentacles. Who is this? I don't want to speak on with the channel they're giving me. I have to though. Some of you have somebody that's coming to connect with you, that they have gone through a healing process, but they're also recognized in the way that you're being recognized. This is another chosen child. The reason I was saying I don't want to speak on it is I thought they were trying to say that a star, like a well-known energy, was coming through, and they said, no, another one of God's chosen you were meant to connect to. So, okay, that makes me feel better. Because I was not about to read being like, oh, there's a celebrity coming through. Like, I guess we'll fucking see what happens, because some of you have already told me there have been some connections made to where the person you connected to is Ice King, Ice Queen has melted, and they're a well-known energy. So, I wish that I wish each and every union all of the love. I just don't want any of you connecting to the wrong individual to where you would be compromising your spirit. So just be aware of who you're being guided to connect to, and who desires to experience your energy in the wrong way. But this is a chosen child coming towards you. This is somebody that prayed to God about you. I'm very passionate. It's like you bring out the inner child in individuals. You assist in inner child healing for all those that come in contact with you. You found yours? Enjoy it. Enjoy the peace that comes with this partnership. Because this is a lot of peace I'm feeling with this person, a lot of laughter, or these people. Again, this doesn't have to just be romantic, it's also partnerships. Job-wise, where these partnerships are going to be friends and partners, when it pertains to the business you're being guided to build or what you're being guided to work on, as well as friendships, long lifetime friendships, to where these are souls that are meeting again. Souls that have been freed, that finally found each other. Oh, how cute. Souls that have been freed that are finally finding each other. He makes you laugh every day? Good. My partner's gotta be funny. Because I'm funny. I think I'm funny. I think I'm funny. Not everybody thinks I'm funny, but like I think I'm funny. So if I think I'm funny, I know the person and the people that are meant to connect with me, they think I'm funny. I'm glad that y'all, see? Because we soul family. If you think I'm funny, I think that you're funny too. We're aligned like this. We soul tribe members to infinity and beyond. So anything that you view within yourself, you are going to be viewing externally. Those are the connections that have been made. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And listen, don't be afraid to share your gifts. Because like some of those videos that you guys find funny and some of the things that I say that you find funny, I second guess. But then it like, you should just never second guess what it is, like who it is you are. Like the funky musky muskrats, the mad moon magic musky muskrats. The first time I said that, I was like, I don't know. But then I laughed at it and I'm like, we're rolling with it. And it's been a thing ever since. Because they really are some musky muskrats. Some moon magic throwing musky muskrats. And it's like things that you're being even guided to be expressive about, don't second guess. Don't second guess you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I actually put in some, like I said, I put in some effort on my artistry today because like I was feeling the vibes. So if you are, ignore the face demon right there. I rebuke in the name of Jesus. But I appreciate you peeping the liner, peeping the makeup. Because this was me working on my art, being in my flow state today. So I appreciate you acknowledging the light within me that is exuding outwardly and that I have put in to my artistry, and know that I acknowledge it within you as well. Don't be afraid to acknowledge it within yourself. I just heard, because it's not arrogance, it's understanding. There are going to be a lot of people that say, oh, you changed, but aren't we supposed to? There are going to be a lot of people that say, oh, you're full of yourself. But it's like, what else am I going to be full of? I should be full of myself. And not in an egotistical way, but in a way where you don't doubt yourself. You love yourself so much that nobody can tell you shit. And like I said, not in an egotistical or narcissistic way, but any individual that has tried to put me in a certain perspective when it pertains to my physical appearance has not been able to faze me in the way that they were before. Because of how I love me. And that's what really matters. Because the way that you love yourself is the way that others are going to love you too. And you need to love yourself unconditionally to receive that unconditional love that you desire. So it's not a bad thing to love yourself. But if you grew up in a narcissistic dynamic or you had a narcissistic relationship, they always want to make it out to be as though it's the worst thing in the world for you to love yourself. That you loving yourself... Now I gotta say it like this, that you loving yourself is being egotistical, arrogant, and narcissistic. They will try to push their own perspective of themselves off onto you. They'll try to deflect. Like if you've ever experienced a narcissistic dynamic, they'll try to turn everything back on you, to dim your light, to put you in a position to second guess everything. And that's why I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna say it, because I'm no longer second guessing what it is I've been guided to channel. Where I used to second guess everything because I experienced dynamics that put me in a position to heal beyond second guessing myself, to where that was the entire narrative around me. So if you've been second guessing yourself, stop. That's a programming that needs to be broken down. Do it for you, do it for your ancestors, and do it for who is to come after you, who is activated by your expression, and who is meant to experience your soul expressing itself within this vessel. Prince of Swords, somebody's watching you and... What? Somebody's watching you and holding on to you. Like, are they holding on to an offer, or are they holding on to the collective? Hold on, Galactic Golden Nuggies, let me see. Mental entrapment. This person is holding on to something. Oh, shnikes. Oh, shnikes. This person is mentally entrapped, or there are individuals that are mentally entrapped about the fact that they held back and watched you. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to smack you like that. They sat back and watched you go through what you went through without looking into the situation. So the smear campaign, the humiliation rituals, the groups of diabolical musky muskrats that were trying to orchestrate a demise, this individual saw all of it. They're mentally entrapped about the fact they feel like they didn't come forward. Whoever this is, if this individual is watching me right now, this is a binding that needs to be broken. Wherever you're being guided to take action upon it without criticizing yourself for what you feel like you could have done. The could have will always keep you entrapped. The could have is a construct to keep you... The could have is a construct that keeps you entrapped from your highest vibrational experiences. Because whoever this is, they keep thinking about it. And again, this is not somebody from your past. 444 on the clock right now. Y'all clocked it. Yes, 444 on the clock right now. So angels are all around you and certain individuals that are meant to connect to you and guiding them. There are individuals here seeing all the signs. Yeah, they need to, whoever this is needs to forgive themselves for like not being there when they felt like they should have. Who is this? We got a King of Swords out here. Ten of Swords, betrayal. What is this? Transformation after trials, tribulation, and trauma. Two of Pentacles, ships coming in, sacrifice. So is this King of Swords, Musky Muskrat? Fell right on the King of Swords, burdened. I heard no, but they knew. And they know that you know too. So whoever this is, the plot thickens. Whoever this is, you don't know them, but you felt their energy. This is somebody that was opposition, but it felt like because of the towers they were experiencing, they were made to believe that you were an enemy, that you were somebody that was seeking their energy to be saved. Like this whoever this is has been humbled because what you have obtained and what you have acquired has been without this. And the way that I'm stumbling over my words, this person is like caught up right now. You acquired everything without this individual's help, and this is why they're gobsmacked. Is like you never needed them. Whoever this is that like saw what was going on, or this group, there were individuals that wanted to connect to you. They didn't connect to you because of what they saw was going on in your reality, thinking that they now know the truth, is what I will say. I'm not going to dive too far into this person's headspace or these people. But this individual right here is seeing from a different perspective due to their awakening. And it has them stressed out because this is somebody that had the means to assist you, but turned a blind eye. And I just got the puzzle piece that popped up. Whoever this is or whatever group this is, you never needed them. No, this is not a karmic ex. This is like, let's say you're a YouTuber. This is somebody that's been doing YouTube for a minute and saw you struggling on YouTube, saw you starting off on YouTube, and what you were speaking on and what was going on in your life. And they were like, okay, like at first they were drawn, but it's like they were drawn to your energy, and then you were going through the brunt of this tower, of what elevated you so far into who you are now. It's like they heard the things that were coming from your karmic family, karmic friends, karmic exes, and they're like, okay, this is a liability. Like, helping this person, even though I see the potential, helping this person would be a liability because of everything attached to their name, only to find out later it was all lies. So this person or this group is thinking in their mind, like, we didn't assist this individual because we didn't see what we needed to see, because we didn't look into it, but like they weren't supposed to. I don't know why this person is having an issue here. I forgive everybody. Like, I don't, and anybody resonating with this message, like, we don't hold grudges. So whoever, if you are watching this right now, whoever you are, you're resonating with this portion, get out of your head. Get out of your head and follow guidance. Like, because this very well could be you thinking, because of my past, I can't move forward. Fuck your past. Your energy will always speak for itself. Everybody will know the truth, but the truth comes from you. The truth comes from your actions, your intentions, and your purpose. So whatever is going on here, like, somebody needs to get out of their head, or they're going to miss an opportunity to connect with somebody that will change their life. Damn, what the? This just fell on the King of Swords. Who the fuck is this? This is somebody. This King of Swords is contemplating a union or some type of stability. How you've obtained some type of stability, but it's also contemplating what they're feeling. What does this have to do with us? Hold on. We've got Seven of Staves, fighting movement forward. Because there are individuals that are betting this person or these people don't take action. But the scales are being balanced. When you move, this individual is like, it's mirroring. That makes so much sense. Okay, I get what they're putting down. When you don't doubt yourself, others don't doubt you. When it's like you emanate what it is you are experiencing. Y'all know this, law of attraction, it's cosmic law, karmic cosmic law of cause and effect. So if you are doubting yourself and doubting taking action on your dreams, on your goals, on what you've been guided to do, just like that, like I said, I'm bringing it back to the rap. The rap that I did today, I was guided to post that, and I did, which I know moved a chess piece somewhere. Because that was me breaking through oppression to where I wasn't sharing one of my gifts. And I've been guided to share that gift for a very long time. It's been a long time since I've shared my music. And like I said, even though it's not the greatest, it's what makes me happy. I love music. And it's like, if you're being guided to do something and you don't do it because you're doubting it, you're emanating that energy, which is making others doubt you. And they're being influenced by the illusions that are being directed towards you and these connections in order to they're being enhanced by what the experience that you're having. Like, the doubt that you're experiencing is being directed towards you and the individuals you're meant to connect with, but it's being enhanced with the fact that you are succumbing to it, which is enhancing the energetic output it's having on the individuals that are meant to connect to you. So this bondage, when you break it, it breaks others out of it, where your energy was the influence. Your energy was the battery behind this blockage, this binding, this bondage. I said, this is like double, triple bondage. I said bondage like 3 times. Break out of it. I rebuke in the name of Jesus. But it's like, the more that you allow Exactly, pressure. The more that you allow, because there are other individuals from your past or individuals of a certain position that are directing negative energy at you in order for you to not accomplish what you came here to accomplish, which is sharing your gifts. And through these gifts, others are activated and inspired. And when you doubt this and when you don't share this, your energy is being poured into the energetic work being directed your way. It's enhanced. And then your own energy is being used to influence those that are meant to connect to you. It's like an infection that's spreading through your energy. But it won't spread, like you're the antidote to this infection. I hope y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. Because this can only take effect if you allow it to take effect. So if somebody's like, if there's a group doing musky muskrat, moon magic, hoobly jubilee, and they're like, we need this person to fail, we need them not to be seen, we need them not to complete this prophecy, and they're doing their little around the cauldron, right? They're stupid shit, and you're feeling like bits of this energy to where it needs to connect to you, because there's a reason. There is still an unhealed state that aligns with that energy being directed. That energetic work will only take effect if there is an alignment. So somewhere inside yourself, you doubt yourself. Somewhere inside yourself, there is that alignment to this energy being directed towards you to where when you elevate beyond that energy, it can no longer affect you. And then when you ascend and elevate beyond that doubt, so does everybody else that is connected to your energy. All of these soul level connections that are connected to your soul break through that binding because you did. So they will feel the shake. They will feel the quake. They will feel the elevation in their energy, and they will be guided to do the same. It all starts with you. It's a domino effect. But the longer you're in that alignment with the energy, the more of your energy will be used against you for this to take effect more than it already has. So if you are doubting yourself, there are individuals that are taking advantage of that alignment to where you are still in an unhealed state and using it against you. To where more of that doubt is pouring through because your energy is focused on the doubt. Therefore, where you focus your attention and intention is where your energy flows. So they're directing attacks towards where they feel like there's a weak spot. And they're praying that your energy enhances the attack. Because that attack spreads out because of how many souls are connected to your energy. It's all about you. It is all about you. You got to break through. You got to do what scares you. You think putting out my rap didn't make me fucking nervous? I was just super honest over on YouTube to where every time I go live, I get anxiety. Like before I press the live button, I'm like, whoo, okay. We got this. It's good. All right, God, let's do this. And then I press live and that energy balances itself out. Where I know that anxiety that's being directed my way is to cause me to just walk away. To give up, to feel like it's too much. And I'm not going to allow that. Ever. Because what I came here to do is elevate each and every one of you, and nobody is going to stop that. So every time that you have anxiety about doing something, like even when I first started going to the gym, I got anxiety because I'm like, man, I can't lift what I used to lift. And I thought about like, there were so many times in the gym that I thought about like giving up. Just because I was like, I'm embarrassed. I'm over here only lifting like 50 pounds. But I kept at it, and now I'm at 145 because I didn't let the doubt stop me. Whatever is causing you to second guess yourself, dive the fuck into it. Dive into it. Don't let anything stop you. If it's not hurt, harming, and injuring anybody, and that is what you've been guided to do, do it. You're not going to be perfect at it when you dive into it. Whatever it is. Every YouTuber that started, you look back on their videos, and they're not great. That's what I will say. Every YouTuber that I have ever watched, like their first videos were like, not good. Not good. It was cringe. But you gotta be cringe. You gotta accept yourself at every level. You gotta love yourself at every level. Exactly, because perfectionism, being perfect, is an illusion. The more you try to perfect something, the more that you infect it, the more that you corrupt it. Just let it be. Let yourself be. Nobody on this God-forsaken planet is perfect. Not a damn motherfucking one person. It doesn't matter how much plastic surgery somebody gets, they're still not perfect. Because what is perfection? What is the perception of perfection? Because each individual has their own definition of perfection. Therefore, nobody will ever be everybody's perfect. Nobody will ever be everybody's perfect. That's it. There is not one person on this planet that everybody will see as perfect. Not one. There is nothing on this planet that everybody will look at or listen to and go, that is perfect. Not one thing. I can tell you right now. Even with Mac Miller's music, everybody doesn't like Mac. Everybody doesn't like Nipsey Hussle. Everybody doesn't like XXXTentacion. Everybody doesn't like Johnny Depp. There is nobody on this planet that everybody on this planet fucking thinks is perfect. Not one. Now, the majority may look at an individual and be like, that is a great individual. But the entire world has not come to a complete definition of perfection. There is no definition of perfection because each individual has a unique way of seeing the world. Therefore, everybody's perfect is different. So what you're doing is divinely imperfected perfection. You're imperfected perfection. You weren't meant to be perfect, you were meant to be you, and that in itself is perfection. So don't be afraid to express that divine perfection. We got harvest in the reverse and what you don't see. Somebody lost everything playing with you. What you need to know is you've awakened those who had very stubborn souls, and there are individuals from your past that are awake now. That does not mean they're meant to connect to you, but the reason this is relevant is this person is gobsmacked by your success. You are inspiring those who are up against you. And that's really all you need to know is this individual is trying to call you back in with this moon. They want you to see them. Yeah, they're trying to confuse you. They want you to see them as a friend, as a viable counterpart. And whoever this is genuinely in love with you. Like, they genuinely want to connect to you. They're genuinely sorry. But they're only sorry because of how the tables have turned and who you are now and what you've come into. Take pride in your success, but don't let pride eat you alive. You've come far. And whoever this is missed an opportunity. They feel they fucked up walking away from you. They know that now. Somebody wants to tell you they fucked up walking away from you and that they're sorry. We forgive you. I know I do. I forgive each and every one of my adversaries. But I don't want to... That version of me no longer exists. There's no reason to maintain connections that would resurrect that old version. And I can tell you this individual, they're about to see you. Yeah, they are trying to lure you back in. But whoever this is, they know that they're about to see you everywhere. Like, your success story is just beginning. And you've already reached... Like, this is just the beginning. We are nowhere near the end. It's only up from here. And everybody knows that. You made it. You made it. And thank you, Ja. Thank you, Ja, for pouring into me. And know that you're going to receive it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for your experience, dharma, and destiny. And if I know I missed a few names. I am so sorry, but that goes for you too. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you. So saucy. Thank you for pouring into me. If I missed your name because I was deep in the channel, just know that I appreciate you, I honor you, and everything that you have poured into me is being poured back into you infinitely. In all the ways that are deemed necessary for your divine experience in your highest vibrational alignment. Because you've made it into your highest vibrational alignment. You're here. You're right where you need to be. And you're being guided to do what you're supposed to be doing. Which is breaking through this oppression and bondage through not doubting yourself. And what you've been guided to share. The past is the past. It will always be there. In the ways that it should in order to elevate you. And what they mean by that is anything that's meant to come through from the past will be God orchestrated within the timeline that you're in now. Whether that's abundance or some type of property. But it's definitely not a person. The connections that have been made within these timelines that have been dismantled. That you are no longer in. only assisted in your elevation, but now they are going through their own ascension and awakening. Therefore, these individuals are not meant to receive cheat codes from your energy by being a part of your experience, because you would elevate energies just by being around them without them having to go through. You would, in other words, you would save individuals that are meant to go through what they're going through you'd save them from their karma. That's what the divine is saying, that these connections that are currently going through their karma, their awakening and their initiation, you would elevate them through certain obstacles that they need to go through in order to grow. The remorse they're feeling is from the truth that you are and the truth that they see, but they were always meant to. Because now they're understanding that they have orchestrated their own reality, that they have co-created the obstacles they now must get through. But you are an inspiration to their overcoming with how you made the decision to move through. Because there was no going under it. There was no going around it. Only ascending above it after going through it. So somebody's healing, deep healing, has been activated through the trauma they're experiencing. Woo! Oh, wow. And you're not meant to save them. You are a cheat code. If you align with individuals of a lower vibration that's going through their initiation process, you're so elevated. You've gone through and healed through so much that you would pull them out of certain programs that have been activated for them to ascend. You are the cheat code to lower vibrational individuals' experience, and that's why so many of them want to connect to you. So be aware, anybody that tries to come through that you have been guided to disconnect from is not meant to be a part of your experience, because they're going through their own. And you're no longer a part of the timeline they've solidified for themselves. Exactly. Doesn't matter who it is, you already know, because you've been guided to step away from that individual. Whoever is coming towards you, though, this abundant connection, this is somebody that you're meant to receive. Whoever these new individuals are, you're meant to allow the connections to flourish. And the reason I say allow is you're stepping into connections that at first are going to be a little bit awkward because of the energy you're experiencing that your souls are connecting. And your souls are connecting, but your vessels don't know each other. So it's going to feel awkward as you first experience these individuals physically, because you're going to feel like you know them, but you're not going to just want to like jump right into these relationships, friendships, and start networking with individuals and being intimate with your person until you get to understand how their vessel moves with their soul. Like, that's the best way to explain it. Because, yep, I've just been getting channeled. I'm glad you say that. Well, it's awkward because I've been hearing him for months. Listen, it is definitely, believe me, because I've had a divine masculine. Spirit won't let me pinpoint the energy. I know it's a masculine energy I have not physically met yet that is channeling me music. Songs I have not heard before, but it's conveying this individual's passion for me. And I know with meeting this individual and me being like, hey, I'm celibate, like we're just going to have to kick it, is going to be awkward because I know I'm going to feel passion. I know I'm going to feel that desire to connect because my soul's going to be like, oh my God, it's you. But I know with the way that I need to move and I've been guided to move, this person's got to be willing to take it slow with me. This person has got to be willing to see all sides of me. And me, them. I got to see how you move. How does the physical vessel move? What do you do with your life? Like, I want to get to know you. I want to know what makes you laugh. I want to know what you've been through. I want to like hear everything about you. I want to stay up till like 5 a.m. just talking about life and listening to you. So know that with these connections, they're going to feel awkward at first because you're going to feel like you're going to know that you know these individuals. Whether, like I said, they're friends, business, or romantic. But the vessel is going to be like, because it's like this is going to be new. These type of relationships are going to be new. And the way that you feel, your vessel's got to catch up to it because we've been through so much. So there's going to be that feeling of knowing at a soul level, but there's also going to be those trust issues that come to the surface where you're like, but I've been through. And you got to be willing to work through your shadow with the connections you're making. Gomez is watching you, Morticia. He better be. My person better be stalking the shit out of me. I'm just saying, like, okay? I know whoever my person is, my masculine, you know, Gomez was just, he loved watching Morticia. Just like, that's it for me. Like, I know whoever my masculine is, they can't get enough of me. I know that if they've seen me, they watch me. I know that. They stay what that I know. I can feel it in my spirit that if my masculine has spotted me, he watching, he's stalking, he looking at everything, he looking at every comment, like. And that's the type of partner I want. Like, I want you to just be enamored with me, in the same way I'm gonna be enamored with you. Like, when it's you for me, but I need it to be the me for you. So, with that comment, that's his confirmation. Yeah, there is an individual that is watching. They said all eyes on Tupac energy, all eyes on me. You are definitely being acknowledged for the light that you hold. I'm about to get a new deck. Somebody really needs to get out of their head. Because somebody here is burdened about the fact that they walked away. With the star here. Walked away from the star, mental entrapment, leaving you heartbroken and left out in the cold. Again, this is not an ex. This was literally a part of your ascension. Somebody was not meant to come into you yet. Ooh. I didn't mean it like that. Somebody was not meant to come into your experience while you were going through this ascension. But they were meant to perceive it because they needed their faith reignited. They needed to believe in God again. And God showed them, watch this. Like, God was like, look what I can do through you. It looks like this person is praying for you. Like, they're praying for you, but also praying they get you. Like, they get to have you. That God ordains some type of connection. Well, all I have to say about this situation is, like, either it is or it isn't. That's it. Either God ordains this dynamic and this individual takes a leap of faith to connect to you, friend or romantic or business, or they miss the opportunity to connect to you. But, like, don't be waiting for this. Don't be waiting for this person. Continue. What? I just said this. Don't be waiting for this individual. Continue looking at your new beginning. Traveling towards and keeping eyes on what comes with your new beginning. Like, this is basically saying stay focused on you. This energy will come through when it's due. Looks like they got some healing to do. And some closing out of some cycles that they may still be involved in. Which could be mental, could be physical. Whatever's going on, though, it is a victory and a connection. Okay. Okay, prepare for connections to be made. In the physical. In the same way that all of your inner energies have connected. Your inner feminine, inner masculine, and inner child are all on the same page. And we're being guided to prioritize our purpose. So again, stop doubting yourself and dive in. It leads to even more golden opportunities in the way that you are a golden opportunity. This is literally anything you plant, the divine will water. Anything, Midas touch, anything you put your hands on, anything you put your intention and energy towards will grow. You just got to believe that it will be so. And be gentle with yourself. At this time, like, look at this. Be gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And it's 5:11 on the clock right now. It may be 11:11 for you. Confirmation! Y'all better take that confirmation. If you're seeing 5:11, 11:11, shit, even 12:11, whatever it is on the timer for you right now, I want you to look up the angelic numeral meaning of it. Look up 1111. Well, we know what 1111 is, but there are multiple meanings to number synchronicities that have been that are uniquely individualized for each soul here. So one meaning with this number synchronicity may mean something else to somebody else because there's multiple meanings. But the meaning that stands out to you is the meaning that is meant for you. So you're going to want to look it up. Trust your gut with what it's telling you too. This next level is about trusting your fucking self. That's literally what this is. Trusting yourself. Brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Take action to bring your idea to fruition. I can't make this shit up. You better listen. This is the next test. This is the next level. I'm on a new level. I'm about to go listen to that song. Who's that by? Is that by 2 Chainz? Hold on. Let me look it up. Because that's a good song. I actually found that song from the movie Game Over, Man. So something is definitely over. For something else to begin. It's A$AP Ferg. Yep. It's A$AP Ferg. I'm on a new level. Which Game Over, Man used to be one of my favorite movies. Because they literally came from... Oh my god, that ties in. Wait. If you guys have seen Game Over, Man, it's literally like the dumbest comedy. But there were 3 waiters who literally came from nothing, but they had big dreams. They kept working on shit, and they took action to express it to somebody. Like, they showed off their work. And there was this, what is his name? The Bay wanted to work with these individuals. He's like a super rich, like, prince or something. And he's like, yeah, like, I'll fund your idea. So they get a check from him to, like, fund the idea that they were working on. But then the check gets snagged by one of the villains in the show. And it's like the hotel they're working at gets overtaken and they have to, like, save the hotel. That's besides the point. That movie is fucking... I still find that movie funny to this day. But it's literally them taking a leap of faith. And at the end of it, they're on a yacht, like, living their best life because they took action on their idea. And they worked together. So that is literally, I'm on a new level. I need to watch it again. This is literally diving in. Taking a leap of faith. No matter who thinks it's stupid. Like, everybody looked at them like they were so dumb. Like, everybody looked at them and was like, your dreams are never going to pay off. Even one of them was, like, living in, like, the top shitty part of the hotel. Where it's like, nobody should be living up there. And that ties into what I saw earlier. Like, your entire experience is about to change. There is somebody called Jules, and I relate to this energy so much, to where Jules took a leap of faith. Jules is the one that created So Cutesy, or Very Cutesy, Very Demure. And Jules was literally in their car crying on a break. They had a 30-minute break from the job that they hated. And they were sitting in the car crying, and they pulled out their phone to check their makeup and was like, fuck it, I'm just going to film a video right now because it's such a Gemini. I don't know if they're a Gemini, but that's such a Gemini thing to do, to be like, fuck, I'm good. What's up? Literally took their phone out and was like, very cutesy, very demure. And that's how that video was created. And that video changed their life to where they're making incredible, like, strides. That video literally changed everything. So if you don't know the originator of Very Cutesy, Very Demure, their story is so inspirational. And like I said, I can relate to that because it's like coming from nothing. Where they recently just posted a video where they were like, I get to live in this beautiful apartment and I am moving from the ghetto where there's like an in-unit washer and dryer, and now I have my own. And they're like crying about it. Where in Game Over, Man, they literally went from living in the shittiest area, like just experiencing a life to where they believed in themselves without a shadow of a doubt. No matter what anybody else said about them, they're like, no, we're going to accomplish this. And at the end, they did. Like, their idea even went further to what they believed was possible, where they were thinking of, like, having a certain video game character, but, like, this character was, like, VR or something like that. And instead, it was like somebody bought their idea and they achieved even more with the idea that they released and what was added to it. So it's like you taking this leap of faith, you trusting yourself, it's going to change your life. You believing in yourself is changing your life. I say all of that to say that everything that should be influencing you right now is what speaks to your soul. And what should be speaking to your soul is the fact that when you believe in yourself and you believe that God makes all things possible, all things will be made possible for what you believe in. You will have what it is your soul is desiring, but is no longer seeking because it comes from within you. All of these individuals, I mean, I know Game Over Man is a movie, but if we're looking at Jules, they took a leap of faith and made a video that they never expected to put them in a position to where they're at fashion events and they're on talk shows. One video put this individual, they were able to quit the job that they hated and do content full time, getting products sent to them that they love because they love makeup. So now they're having makeup sent to them for free. They're walking red carpets and going to events and doing the things that they believed that they could do just by being themselves. They never let anybody else tell them who they should be. They were their authentic, eccentric self, and that led to success. You being you is going to influence and inspire others, and it's going to change your life. This is what the divine is saying. Take that leap of faith on you. Ending message, Spirit, because I'm not going to be on here too long today, you guys. We got ending message. I'm not going to take this as the end. Family fell on the ground, which means somebody in a karmic dynamic, a karmic familial dynamic, or an entire karmic family has been knocked down. They've been knocked out of the way. They can't get in the way of this. Crystal clear intentions with gifts from God. They cannot, what can they not get in the way of? Your gifts, the gift that you are and the gifts that are coming from the Most High. With your crystal clear intentions, believing in your motherfucking self and taking action upon it. Taking your power back and taking action. Sensitivity and hello from heaven. This lets me know that they're also preparing you for a romantic dynamic that you prayed about. Again, that's not everybody's message, but you've been very patient through the process, the healing process, as the divine was supporting us. And this is them saying you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor your feelings and yourself, which lets me know they're saying, what are you feeling? And honor that. If you were experiencing unconditional love, like you feel love is coming in, it is. Honor that. Let yourself feel love. If you're being guided to express yourself and your gifts, they're saying honor that. You honor yourself and your ancestors when you are authentic and you express yourself. So many of us, our mouths have been shut with the narcissistic dynamics that we have experienced. We've been silenced. Now is not the time to be silent. Doubt is also another way of silencing somebody. And I know those of you over on YouTube, you see that shit in the comments, where they will try their hardest to make me doubt myself so that I just give up, so I walk away, so that I'm like, I don't want to go live today, like they said such mean stuff. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to be myself. You don't like my makeup? You think I look like a man? I don't give a fuck. That's where I'm at right now, where I don't give a fuck about anybody's perception of me. I'm doing what God and my guides guided me to do. And I'm not letting anything stop me. I'm not even letting what I'm experiencing emotionally stop me. Like when I feel anxiety, fuck it, press the live button now. I'm not going to let that anxiety rock me, because by the time I'm live, we're all Gucci. Because I know I've broken through any type of bondage that was being directed at me and would have only been enhanced with me succumbing to that. I'm going to be here. I'm going to do what I came here to do, and that's elevate each and every one of you. Share your gifts. I did. And I'm sharing my gifts now. I shared my gifts with my rapping. I've shared my gifts with my singing. Y'all haven't seen my dancing. Some of you have, but it's a work in progress. But I'm still working on it. I have shared myself, my soul, artistically with each and every one of you in the way that I was guided to. Even with my makeup, that's an artistry. Now, your homework is to share your gifts. Share. Break yourself and your ancestors out of oppression. through your authenticity and your self-belief. God believes in you. I believe in you. Our divine team believes in you. You can do anything, and you will do anything that you believe that you can. So step into being creative again. Your soul came here to create, not consume, but create. So with this message, go out there and create. You're seeing the synchronicities. It is scary, but the only reason it would be scary is because of you allowing other people's perception of you to dictate whether or not you should do it. There could be thousands of people that are like, you suck. If you got, listen, it's in the, if you have come over from YouTube, there are literally like 50 to 100 comments that come through every live that's like, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're dumb. Like, they just say horrible shit in the comments. Do I let that stop me? No. Do I let that put fear in my spirit? No. Because each and every one of those opinions is not going to, like I always say, get me into the gates of heaven. Everybody has an opinion. It just doesn't have to be yours. You'll align with the spirits that are meant to align with you and experience you. Don't be afraid to share your gift because of persecution. That is something from a past life that needs to be addressed in this one. Fuck what other people think. Be you. Believe in yourself and do what you came here to do. What? Bro, you better. Oh my God. You know what to do. You know what to do at the bottom of the day. You better do it. You're not going to gain the amount of prosperity that you will gain diving into your purpose at a job you hate because you're emanating that energy. When you are your happiest, you attract the most. So I am here to confirm for you what makes you happy, you will receive prosperity from it. Because there are many individuals that will also experience the joy that you are releasing with whatever it is you've been guided to do. And that in itself will activate them. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you knit socks. You love knitting socks. You start selling your knit socks. You're going to make prosperity from sock knitting. And then other individuals that never thought that they could knit. Y'all, and that ties in because I've been seeing individuals, they're knitting these bags. And these bags are being sold for like $150. And they just love to knit. They knit these beautiful bags. And I can see why they're desired because they're so beautiful. And they're putting their all and their love into it. You've seen those too? I want one. I think they're so cute. There are literally individuals out here whose job in this world is to share the love that they experience through what they're doing with others by what they're selling. When you get that bag, it is so cute. You're just so happy to have it. And it's full of, it was made out of love. So every time you wear that bag, you're just feeling the love that was put into it. And it just makes your day. It makes you happy. It makes others happy. And that's what we came here to do through our soul expression. So whatever it is you've been guided to do, you can literally knit socks. And if that's what you love to do, you will make a living from it. It is God assured. So start. That is your homework. Start and hold gratitude for everything it is you have now, because you're about to receive even more. With angel therapy and trust your intuition, this is restoration. Angels bringing through what is due now that you're ready to receive it. So trust your intuition with where you're being guided. One more. I want to get one more. Ooh! Because all is in divine order. All will fall into place. Don't be the resistance that keeps what is meant from you. Healthy lifestyle, because this is what's going to lead to your best life. I know we're already living our best life. It can always be better. It's like the best just keeps getting better. Your best will keep getting better. You don't need to be perfect at it now. Because as you progress, you will look back on when you started and be glad that you did. It's about progression, not perfection. And that is what Spirit is saying. All will fall into order with you assuming your position. So just do it. As Shia LaBeouf would say, just do it. Just do it. And y'all, I'm going to leave it at that because I still have to go make dinner and feed the babies. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. And until then, stay peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, remain respectful, unless disrespected, then check with the Most High, check yourself before you ever check a motherfucker with grace, and know that you are so unconditionally and divinely loved. Don't be afraid to love yourself the way the divine loves you, and believe in you the way that they do. Put your all into what you do and you'll see the payoff. Believe me. And listen, I put my all into TikTok and I put my all into YouTube delivering these messages. We went from like 7,000 galactic golden nuggies over on YouTube. And then it shot up to 11,000. We hit 12,500 galactic golden nuggies over there in the span of 7 days. In a week, there are 1,500 people that were like, what's going on over here? I like this. Yes. All because I love what I do and I love elevating you. And I love how you come through and express everything that you've achieved with your experience with the channels that I've released. That's what drives me, is knowing that my purpose here is shifting you into yours and watching you succeed. So I'm not here to flex and be like, look at my YouTube. I'm here to say, look, this is literally living proof of what you can do when you love what you do and you don't let anything stop you. It's only up from here. So I'm going to leave it at that. And like Jase would say, XXX Tentacion, AAA. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car. Vroom, vroom. With your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. Obviously. Now let your energy speak for what it is you are guided to do. Your energy is meant to touch the lives of all those that perceive you. So share your gifts. Share your gifts without the expectation of reward. Just do it because you love it. And do it because you know others that are meant to align with you will love it too. And it'll inspire them. It will change the way you live your life when you decide to change the way you live your life. Take a leap of faith on yourself. And until I see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you, Goddess Monet. Thank you for the lightning bolts coming in for stabilization of a divine intervention, divine order here. Something is coming through for you because you are no longer bound by anything trying to keep you from the highest version of you, from the greatest version of you, from the most abundant, successful, unconditionally loved version of you, and loving. So, until I see you guys again tomorrow, I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you. Now it's time for you to be proud of you too. Honor your spirit by doing everything that you may hold anxiety about expressing. Honor your spirit by doing things that you have been oppressed in past lives about. Break through the fear of persecution. Let yourself live. Let yourself love. Let yourself laugh and let yourself be. Be you. Be true. Express it. Release it. Create it. Then until I see you guys again tomorrow, I love you. Bye. And drink your water.